Hello all and welcome to All Red. It's time to re-predict the final 8 matches of the season for Liverpool and Arsenal, as there are really only 2 horses in this title race. Really, there's only one, but we're going to look at each game for each club, and then we'll look at the points totals as they fall with the predictions. So let's jump right in. We've got Liverpool and Arsenal this weekend. It's going to be Fulham and Everton. So Liverpool have to travel away to Fulham and Arsenal away to Everton. Both tricky matches for each club, but I am projecting both win, and that brings it to a 76-64, still a 12-point gap. All right, Liverpool come back home to West Ham and Arsenal home to Brentford. I am projecting both teams will win there as well, and that 12-point gap remains. So with each win for Liverpool, that title race is just that more solidified, obviously, as we wind down to the end of the season. All right, Liverpool traveled away to Leicester and Arsenal away to Ipswich. Even with the Gabriel injury, I'm still projecting Arsenal to win away against against Ipswich. So that's 3 in a row for Arsenal and 3 in a row for Liverpool. And then, I think the Brentford at home, but Arsenal, they do well at the end of the season. And even with their injuries, they've got Saka back. They might be conceding more, but I think they'll be scoring more as well. And so I think that 12-point gap will remain. And then at home on April 27th, I am projecting Liverpool to win their 20th Premier League title in front of Anfield. They will draw against Tottenham. They could certainly win that game, but I'm projecting a draw, and I think they will secure the Premier League title. That will be a fantastic sight, because I think that Arsenal are going to draw with Crystal Palace at home. So that's where we're at there. So I think that will be the end of the title race officially, and then we continue on. I think Liverpool will draw away at Chelsea, and I think Arsenal will draw to Bournemouth. So at this point, the math doesn't really matter. But I do want to see Liverpool try to get above 90 points, and I think it's very, very possible. I think at home against Arsenal, neither team at this point, I'm projecting, will have really anything to play for. Arsenal will already have secured top 4, and Liverpool will already have secured the title, but I think arneslot's going to want to come out and beat Arsenal, and I think they will. I think Liverpool will beat Arsenal at home in front of an energized Anfield, and I think there will just need to be a message sent there. So Liverpool will beat that. That's 15 points clear at the top. That gets us 3 points away from that 90-point mark. And I think away at Bournemouth, at Brighton, I think Liverpool draw. And I think Arsenal lose to Newcastle, who at this point might be in the very thick of a very, very tight top 4 race. And I think Newcastle are going to need that game very, very badly to secure Champions League football, and I think they'll get it against Arsenal, against a very depleted defense. I think Isak, Gordon, they'll be feasting, and I think Arsenal will drop points there and will lose to Newcastle. Final day of the season at home, I think Liverpool will beat a very good Crystal Palace team to reach that 91-point mark, and I think Arsenal will beat Southampton, and that's where I'm projecting things will end, with Liverpool at 91 points, Arsenal at 75. A very, very good season for Liverpool. 91 points is no joke. It is a very, very, very good season, and this is going to be just a fun end, I think, to the Premier League season for Liverpool. I don't think it's going to be easy, especially with our form in the recent month, but I think Liverpool are on track to absolutely win number 20. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't think that needs to be said, but this is how they'll get there, and I hope you agree. Let me know what you think in the comments.